Hello guys and welcome to Outer Worlds 2. Technically I could have played this a little bit earlier, but I didn't realize that I could because of Game Pass, because I thought I only had access to the normal version and not the premium. I don't think I have access to the premium, but they still had early access available for me. But I didn't do that because obviously there was other things going on. Anyway, we're playing this on the launch day, technically, the actual launch day. So yeah, if you guys don't know what Outer Worlds is, it was created by Obsidian, the original creators of the Fallout New Vegas game, and also they do, and I did play through their original game of Outer Worlds. So if you want to check that out before going through here, go in the description down below. The actual thing. The whole entire playthrough of that will be there for you to check out. But anyway, with that being said, let's actually continue.
Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
You know, in fairness, I will have to say, it is nice that they actually gave us that option to kind of change it up a bit. So, let me go into the settings. We will kind of go through this stuff. I'll take care of it, and then from there, we'll go, we'll cut back into it after getting everything all taken care of, okay? So, jump cut time. Alright, so let us start a new game. Ah, my eyes! Jesus Christ.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate Agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounter.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh! Okay, I guess we just go into this. Cool. Body type. Oh my god, people are going to lose their shit. Wait, can I have prost? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Can I just be like a full fucking cripple? Oh my god, I could. I could be. That's funny. As much as I would want to, I'd like my arms. Man. What's like the least generic? Okay, that's like super dark. Yeah, that looks like me. Or at least in terms of color. Okay, maybe that works, I guess. Moles. No, no moles. Features. I just look beaten to shit. Okay. Complexion. Can I just have a clear face? I don't care. I hate. Okay. Let's do there, I guess? Age wrinkles. I don't know. Actually, no, that seems more like my age or my color. I need black, dude. Yeah, that works. Dark circle crescent size. Fucking massive. Nah, we'll turn that off. Where's horizontal? Eye size. Fucking... That is weirdly accurately sized for me. Yeah. Eyebrows. They don't have a size thing? Oh, that's fucking bullshit. I need to have these bushy. Come on, man. Yeah, whatever. We'll keep it. I don't have that big of a nose. Really? Man, I can't have it like just like deviated. That sucks. Sure. Cheek size. Weirdly enough, I've found out that I have like not that big of like I thought I had super wide cheeks. I really don't. I mean, granted, that's just because I've been like starting to lose like weight and all that, but okay, where's black? There we go. All right. That looks like one of my uncles. I hate the fact that this is kind of like one of the hairstyles that I do run if I have longer hair, which I don't at this time. Stupid fucking Swift. All right. Let's go with you. The generic Indian style. There we go. Big bushy eyebrows. That's what we like. Facial hair. I can make myself look like a police wada. That would be funny. Yeah, I'm like that. I mean, currently that's what I look like. Just boom. Now we'll stick with this. And then what's this? Eyeshadow, no. Cheap makeup, no. Lipstick, no. Dirt, no. Piercing, no. Tattoo, no. Ew. Alright. Background. Professor. Why did you join the storied ranks of the Earth Directorate? Ex-convict, you never cared for Earth Directorate, they never cared for you, so much so they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accept the deal to work with them for clear your record or escape while they weren't looking. Your background represents who you were prior to joining the Earth Directorate. Backgrounds are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversations and other things that you can do in the world. These represent unique experiences that you've gained through life. The grand plan. Ha! You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your pension for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bring order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You're a champion of the people, whether you want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Let's see. You're a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost costs you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for. Definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seems like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. Roustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet, one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as the gunslinging Earth Directorate Agent not to be fucked with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashiering openings. So, the things that jump out to me is literally these two, because it's like, oh, you are a bounty hunter, or an ex-bounty hunter. Or you just became King from One Punch Man. I wish I was kidding. That is like the closest thing that this like reminded me of. Just like, oh, I did nothing, but like, hey, here you go. I'll go with Renegade because I feel like the Renegade option is going to give me more options for gun handling. Hopefully, we'll see. Because the Roustabout just seems like eh. Alright, traits, what we got here? Confirm positive traits. Bronny, you're able to perform great feats of strength. In combat, you're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. Brilliant, you're intelligent, able to easily solve problems and pick up new skills. Heroic, others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. You're innovative and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Lucky, nimble, resilient, suave, witty. Ah. Oh. Okay. Let's do that. You're abrasive. You're hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. Others have a hard time accepting you into the community's organization. Reputations with any faction can never increase above neutral. It's just like, hey, you're witty, but you're abrasive. You weren't recruited for your ability to solve you just can't learn some things. During skill selection, lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Okay. Your body is weak, prone to breaks, scrapes, and illnesses. Injuries and crashing from primers are more likely. We'll go with sickly just because, again, minus 15% base health and then minus 15 toxicity crash threshold. I'm not going to be too concerned about that because, again, 90% of the time when I play these games, I sell the drugs unless they're like med items. And even if they're med items, I barely use them. I usually eat like the foods and stuff. So that I think is going to be fine on that. Trait selection may continue skills. All right. We have engineering, explosives, guns, leadership, lockpick, melee, medical, observation, science, sneak, speech. All right. Well, guns, obviously, 100%. Again, I'm always going to be doing that. That's just kind of how I am. Mechanical systems with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be fixed. Hack checks equal to your hack skills. Leadership. Melee, no. Oh, I could go with the medical one, actually. Or I could go with speech. Wait. Oh, can I have another one? Oh. No. I can only have 2. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll do speech and guns. That's usually what I do, is speech and guns. Eventually, it's likely I'll just focus down on medical stuff just to kind of cover my ass later. Name. Me. The view. I'm a renegade who's witty, innovative, but also sickly, who specializes in guns and speech. Yeah, that tracks. How challenging do you prefer the mission responsibilities of an Earth Directorate Agent? First play session, standard health and damage. Hard mode, enemies do more damage. Very hard mode, like, come on. Who do you think I am, man? Of course I'm going to do very hard. Why wouldn't I? Okay. Incoming message priority.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
Cool.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
All right. Sure, I guess. All right. The incognito. All right, so it looks like that instead of us like kind of going back to us being the commander that, you know, just happened upon a ship, we're actually part of the Earth Directorate, who is now going into the Arcadian system because shit's gone down.
Commander, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Wow, a whole 10.25%, huh?
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
I'm afraid to ask what you mean by kind of does the same thing.
Didn't I just say? But this way, you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? listen to me rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
You're a legend, though. Well, yeah, why are you asking anyone else on how to run your own life?
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. But Sky likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
I've always said that we need to put people first. Their humanity and yours is priceless. Never forget, this is just a job. No one's going to be looking out for you but you. We must show no mercy. Whoever breaks the law isn't entitled to its protection. Look, kid, I'm not here to offer advice. Find yourself a different mentor. I'll be nice. Why not?
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway.
I'm sorry, when the fuck did we become a Telltale game?
Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you. Top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thanks for bringing the... Okay, I like the fact that we have two different ones just so you can exit a conversation. I'll give that a very nice thing. I'm gonna stick with
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Okay. Alright, so Q is obviously the VAT system. Or what I would like to call the VAT system. Wait, do I have like an actual eating system in place? Oh god, I didn't ask to do hardcore. Of course. Why not?
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Thanks, Helen. Appreciate it. Oh, fuck. Alright, well...
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Yeah, well, I kind of knew where to go anyway. What's this? Earth Directorate Handbook. Failure shoulds. Oh well, we'll look at that later. Equip that. Pick that up. There we go. Cool.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
I paid a guy to open a sealed one for me once. I had to scrape them off the walls.
Then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Okay, well, what kind of resistance can we expect, though?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Okay, seems pretty straightforward. Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
You really think those mechs will give us trouble?
If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
I already like this game. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This actually seems like a very interesting start to it. Especially compared to the first one, which was also interesting in its own way, but it's like, I don't know, it had a different vibe. Alright, let's calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
And you do remember who's the commanding officer on this mission, right?
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
You sound familiar.
Commander? Commander? Commander?
You sound familiar. I don't know why. I'm looking this shit up. Why do you sound familiar, Wade Jepson? Why? I need to know. Why does he sound he sounds familiar? I can't find it, but he sounds familiar. Don't know why.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct like at the end there.
I mean, were you two friends or something?
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
Oh, you can believe me and her will be having words when this is over. You're goddamn right. Possible some food. And wine. And maybe a little bit more. At dessert. In bed. Who knows? Anyway. Me either, but we have a job to do, so let's do it. Let's just stick with that.
Commander.
Alright. Hello, Helen.
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same. But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
Doesn't matter, nothing can stop us, haven't you heard? We are the best and brightest. Yeah, I'm not. That sounds so arrogant as fuck. Fuck that shit. I don't know and I don't care. We're not here to ask questions, just do our job. Nah, it's stoogey. I'm concerned too, but now we'll just have to trust the Earth Directorate and DeVries. Skip drives represent the ultimate power, which means they can buy anything or anyone.
Even the Earth Directorate?
Don't be ridiculous. The Earth Director is pure and incorruptible. Honestly, I don't know. I hope not. Everyone has their price. I'll be honest.
Well, now there's a happy thought. Just makes our orders to sneak around on a mission of such import concern me all the more. We're the Earth Directorate, void damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that. Even Sandoval.
What's your problem with him?
Nothing. If you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told. And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters.
Oh, so I can do that too.
Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
So, am I dead in this scenario?
We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual.
I'm scared to ask.
Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
Yeah, I can't believe you eat that. It tastes like wood shavings.
Yeah, but wood shavings with copious amounts of sugar. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
Okay, well, let's get back to it, I guess.